Okay. Hello. Welcome to our neck of the woods.
How you guys doing
How you
today?
guys? I gotta get a cup of coffee real quick.
Hi, everybody out there.
We were trying to get some of our pictures downloaded from the cloud, and it said
Well, in
just
all
signal.
fairness, it's like 7 years worth of pictures, and
Yeah.
you guys don't know I'm a nut with that button.
Just in one season, just a season, I let her use my phone for 1 week. Take pictures, have fun. 585 pictures.
And that was only because we only took one tractor ride that week.
And I just said, you were going to get you a better phone.
Hello, everyone.
And ever since then, we've had better phones.
So,
with memory. It's a big thing right there, big memory.
apologies for being late.
All right, Robert.
I am going to paint today. I don't know if I'm going to do it live or not. I'm probably just going to paint. Maybe I'll pop on or have Jeff pop on and show you guys what we're up to and whatnot. All right. Thanks, Tracy. Love you. Have a good time. So yeah. So I started downloading it as a zip file, and
About noon.
3 hours later, we didn't get very far. So
it was doing good until I think we just had a lot.
Yeah, I think there's a lot going on. So listen, so this is going to be super short today, unless anybody wants to pop up here. If you guys want to pop up here and talk, that's great. We can do that. But if not, it's probably going to be super short because I do want to get to painting. And I'm working on the piece painting, the hawk that our brother Nathan lost. And listen, though, I implore you guys, please stay in high spirits.
Yes.
The next couple of days. It's going to be really vital. Stay in prayer, stay in meditation, stay in whatever process you have. But stay connected, but lift each other up. And I think it's going to be, it feels like we're coming to a head on stuff. It feels like this energy is just about wound up to its highest potential before we experience the backlash of unwinding. You remember how you would wind up your swings and then go all wonky when it unwinds? We're not to that part yet, the unwinding bit yet. I think we're still stubbing our toes on the dirt pads underneath the swings, trying to flip ourselves into spirals. So that's right. Put some good music on and dance. Heck yeah. I'd love to. Last time I put on a bunch of good music, they took the show down. So we're probably not going to be on here long because I am going to get painting, and the laptop is actually my resource for the pictures and stuff because I'm doing a pet portrait. So I'll be working on that. We may jump in and out. I don't know. You guys are totally free to go do whatever you like because we are not going to hang around too long.
Just a few minutes. Say hi. I gotta go out and help out around the house and get my stuff done too.
But we wanted to stop in. Aw. Well, thank you, Tracy. We do truly appreciate that. We really do. And I will say hello to Raina. She is having a great day. She got to have a sleepover with her cousin last night.
She had a great night.
So she
then they made their own breakfast this morning. They were so proud of themselves. They made themselves scrambled eggs and sausage. Yes, they are growing up too fast. But I'm proud of her. I'm very proud of her.
You only say that as a dad that just looked through baby pictures.
No. I enjoy making her eggs and doing her bacon and potatoes, and she gets a kick out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
right.
Truly, we can. We can learn a lot from children. Like how to, man, it's amazing. She come out yesterday with, because she always tells us about her conversations with her friends, and we overhear a lot of them. And y'all know we're super proud of her. I mean, of course we are. Um, and she comes out and she started talking about respecting all life and loving each other and how important it is that we just remember to love each other and that the creator father really wants us to love each other. And she goes, do I have that right, Mom? And I was like, you absolutely do. So I thought that was really cool. I thought I'd pass that along, maybe brighten somebody's day. But yeah, we're not going to hang out too long today. We'll pop this in if you guys do want to come up and say hi. But I'm gonna be off to paint, and he's gonna be off to working. And I paint. I tend to paint a lot in my lap, so
And if
I don't have a
anybody
head
out
case.
there knows of anything that's going on, we actually we had a chick, one of our chickens. Might just be the area, but it might not be. I just want to hear if anybody hears of anybody else having this problem. The chicks are about ready to move forward to going to the big pen, and one of them got their head caught in the fencing, and of course it. We think it's choked itself. We're not too sure what happened, but this was just Tuesday, and today Scott went out, and there was 3 more chicks dead. Nothing around the eyes, nothing around the mouth, no struggle, no feathers missing, absolutely nothing. Like they were just there and they just popped over. And he's going to try to figure out what's going on. But if anybody hears of any kind of sickness or something that might be going around with the
There's
chickens or
birds that
something,
are dropping dead, but
I
there's usually something
understand.
going on with the eyes.
Why just the chicks, not the chickens?
Right.
So just didn't know if there's anybody else knew about the chicks before they become adults. If there might be something. I was thinking the same thing. Maybe some bad food. We're gonna have to go through and see. We've done when as soon as we get the food, we put it right into a plastic barrel that's completely sealed and covered, so it doesn't get any moisture on the inside. So we watch out for mold. But for chickens, it's kind of strange.
They have digestive systems
Yeah,
like nothing, like pigs.
I don't. We're
We
not
watched
too sure.
one
It
of
could
our
have been some
chickens.
bad food, like you
She
said.
likes to
Not
eat
sure.
snakes like
We're
noodles.
gonna find out
She
though.
slurps them right down.
I don't know. I'm not too sure, but we do know that the girls love to feed the chicks. So
Yeah, they love the
my
chickens.
daughter
They do.
fed them in the morning, and then her cousin goes and feeds them in the afternoon. They may have gotten too much nutrients, which I hear will give you the poops, but
I don't think it'll do that to them.
Yeah, I don't know if it would kill them. That's the whole thing.
Well, I
And
think that
mold-
first one broke his own neck. I think
No,
that.
it wouldn't be bad water. We'd be probably sick too.
Yeah, we would be because we all
good
use
point
from
though,
the same
Joe.
well.
Good point. Yeah, we drink off the same well. It's not like rainwater or
Unless
anything.
it's that hose up there. Because are they
No, he
giving
gets,
him water
he
through
gets
the,
we got
inside?
we got a huge big watering thing. You got to carry with almost 2 hands, and my brother fills it. He fills it up in the bathtub.
No, we don't keep poisons.
Anywhere
Or
near
any-
anything.
yeah,
We
no.
have nothing near.
I don't even
anything.
think we have any poisons on the property, honestly.
The poisons that we have are paint, starter fluid, and that all stays in the shed. There's
Thanks,
nothing
Jerry.
around
Mom,
the food
Yes.
itself.
Oh,
So,
one moment.
Give me 1 second. Okay, she just got a phone call. She'll be right back. Yep, we clean out their water containers daily. Their chicken pen every 2 days they scrape it out. There's only 6 chicks. There's only 6 little babies. Some of them, like we had a dozen of them or something. So the mess doesn't get too bad. Not like when you have like a dozen chicks, man. Boy, they fill up that thing. You gotta change it twice a day almost. The amount of poop they poop. Me personally, raising chicks and chickens, I'd go through a lot of newspaper and a lot of chips, and it's just me. I'm a little not OCD about it. I wouldn't want to sit in my own poop.
Hey,
Hold on 1 second, guys. Oh, all right, cool. And yes, let's see here, real quick. Let's see, are they still under heat lamps? No, they were old enough. We didn't have to have heat lamps. It's been really nice. They're real strong. Like I said, there's nothing around the eyes. There's nothing around their air holes. For their nose. Their beaks are really clean. There's nothing white around them or crusty or anything like that.
No, Gigi. I think we have hay in the bottom, don't we? In the cage.
Ours we use wood chips and hay. And that way we can just spread it out throughout the woods and when we use it on the gardens and whatnot for nitrogen. I just seen something up here with vinegar. Hold on a minute here. Oh, okay. Yep. That's the same thing we do. Yeah. If we just use all that, it gets rid of a lot of weeds. It's amazing how simple vinegar can just.
Yeah, these ones are
wither
about
away.
teens.
They're about ready to go into.
They're about to be,
Acclimated.
integrated with the adult.
They were
chickens.
They were going to be acclimated this weekend for a couple days to be with the bigger chickens and the bigger chickens that we have some that are 3 years old. We have some that are 2 years old, and we have some we just got last year. And then we also have now new chicks along with year-olds that we had gotten off of somebody else. Now we have 11 chickens, and we've already lost 3 chicks. I think 6 chicks or 8 chicks is what we got. I can't remember what he had gotten, but we've already lost
6.
We've already lost 3 total. So now we're down. If 6 we're down to 3 now. So for just that part of there, it has nothing to do with raccoons or anything like that. Found a way
And
to
it
keep
hasn't
them
been that
away.
cold the last 2 nights.
And yeah, it's been real
Last
nice
few
here
nights.
in the 60s and mid 60s.
I don't know. I didn't know if anybody knew. Like, do you know what kind are they that he got?
He
Are
said
they
there was a
like
black one down there, and I haven't really gone down to look at them.
Raina
You
might
have to
know.
ask Raina. She's been taking care of them. Yeah, I thought about that as well, Happy. Dioxide drops, you're right. So, but, yep, we just gotta work around here and get a few other things done. No,
Cedar,
we can get them, but we don't have anything
the thing
readily
about
available.
the thing about buying cedar chips, or if you're buying wood chips somewhere and they're not a native species to your area, and a lot of these places will dye wood chips, and you don't want those dyes. Those dyes
Yeah.
are hazardous chemicals. So, like, people do that for prettying up their
Yeah, we go down
stuff.
to we
You
get
can't. People don't understand that is really, really not good.
yeah. We get like my brother will get like one bag from down at Tractor Supply. He only uses like a quarter of those white wood chips, and then the rest of it he's got with hay from a local farmer. Um, and then he takes care of that. The girls take care of it.
Uh,
So they're
Happy,
constantly
no,
cleaning.
and our local bird population is thriving.
Yeah,
There's
ours is doing good.
we have, and I'm gonna knock on some wood here because I love our birds. We have a lot of songbirds and woodpeckers, and we have predator birds. We have all kinds of birds around here, and they're very healthy. We haven't seen any of the stuff that's moving around in other places come here yet, and we've been watching for it because they say it affects a lot of things. And somebody, when our boy was sick, had said, make sure they're not drinking water from outside because of the algae in it. Um, yeah, because there's something going on with algae blooms all over the place right now, and it's making pets sick. And
that does make a good point.
And
okay.
The thought had crossed my mind because our cats and our dog both drink from multiple water sources, outside and inside. But the chickens don't. The chickens, especially the little ones, they've been in the cage like their whole life here. To keep them safe. More eggs with straw.
Yep. My brother found that out too. He did.
Yeah.
You found that out? An Amish guy was telling him.
Yeah, cedar is a resin base. So the resin coming off of the cedar tree is really, really potent. It would be like pine resin. It would be like juniper resin or any of those, which all have their place, for healing benefits in different scenarios. But a lot of animals, domestic animals, have a allergy to those concentrated resins. So yeah, very good point, Robert, about the cedar. The oils in it, the resins in it are something else. Yeah, and yes, just so you know, the little chicks had no corresponding anything to what took our Dashy boy from us. So,
because they've been in one spot, and he never messed with the chickens. He didn't. Oh look, chickens! Wow, that's how he was about it.
You tell him go chase them critters.
He just look at you.
Chase them, and he'd look back at you like,
"Are you nuts? I ain't chasing no chicken. You chasing chicken."
So what are you guys up to today?
Old Pappy has to go feed the king and queens.
Everybody's excited about T speaking today. Does anybody know what time he's going to be speaking?
Yeah, do you? Yeah.
No, they've had it up and running all day.
Yeah.
I don't even.
But what
honestly,
time
I don't know if I.
That's the question.
Because I get in. I mean, my tinfoil hat is firmly in place. Multiple pens, so I have plenty of ink and a whole book full of paper. So I can
about
take notes.
8:30.
So I may probably not watch
7 Central.
I may not watch it. I'm probably not.
So 8 p.m. So it would be about 9:30 p.m. for us.
Right on, Bonnie.
Well, yeah,
so yeah, I mean, we may pop in and out. We can't do post yet because we haven't reached our 1,000 subscribers or whatever to be able to do like just a picture post for you guys. Which does anybody here? I know a lot of you guys have been around the circuit and have hit prepping 101. So a lot of you have heard of Lake Ferry Prepper.
Yeah.
She put something up today, and it was one of those pass this along, and it was, should communications go down, we all meet at our local libraries 9 a.m. whatever your local time is every Saturday or something. And I thought that was really really smart. So I'll pass that along. There you go. I passed it along. Awesome. Gigi, are you going on tonight? We couldn't find you last night.
We were lost. No, not really.
Good Lord, yes. How are you washing a mattress? What kind of washing machine do you got? That sounds epic.
Man, all we can do is steam ours.
Yeah, we steam ours.
Clean ours.
Which you can do that without a steamer. You don't need to have a steamer. Use a spray bottle with water, a towel or a sheet to cover, and an iron, and you can steam that sucker. You can steam all kinds of stuff. Well, and nothing wrong with being a homebody. Well, thank you, Conquer. Appreciate you. Yes, they still have libraries, Gary. You're so funny. Our library is like a little one-room deal downtown. But what? Which one? Yes, they still have libraries. Most of them are these big, crazy, stupid things. Jump in the car and drive in the rain works
there you
good.
Go.
How you getting that sucker dry, Peppy?
Get her done.
How you getting that sucker dry?
And then you gotta let it sit and drain.
We had,
because it's gonna be super heavy.
We had, when we first started dating, his mom got us a gift of an Amish made mattress
for a futon.
That sucker was heavy, but you could beat it like a rug.
Yeah.
You could literally take this thing out and beat it like
thick.
A rug.
And there was no springs in it. There was nothing. It was just filled with filler. And it was a dense filler. Very comfortable. Oh, gosh, it was super, super comfortable. But it took 4 people to lift it. It was just a futon mattress size. I'll put it that way.
Like a full-size mattress.
It barely wanted to fold up with the futon because it was how thick this. And it was Amish made.
We bent the frame on that futon just putting that dang mattress on top of it. But
so I reinforced it with a couple of rebars and some angle iron, and it worked. We slept
on that
good.
For years and years and years.
About 5 years, and then we finally got a good mattress. We bought a
the good mattress didn't last as long as that thing did.
Nope. So now we're looking at another one, and after getting Raina's mattress, we are thinking about getting the same mattress that she has. So
super comfy.
Way comfy. It's got a gel top.
I go in there and I pretend like, oh, Mom just needs some Raina time.
It is so comfortable.
Well, I don't really pretend
so comfortable.
Because usually I do. I just want, mom and daughter time.
And we spent less on her bed.
And I'm like, scoot over. I'm sleeping with you tonight.
Which, anything for her, but we were just really surprised that we didn't run across this kind of a mattress before.
Really, Gary?
Now that we know, we went and looked one up for us, and it's
trying to picture.
What was it? About another $100 more than what hers is for ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we were like, we're gonna get a new one next year.
Hey, Gary and Robert, Aunt BB, if you're in chat, anybody that did any of you guys check out that 5-hour documentary that we posted that we had been talking about a little bit? Did any of you go and check that out?
That 5-hour movie, right? That 5-hour show.
Yeah.
How many people we have in here right now? We know Gary's been watching it.
Yeah, Chuck. All that money for a bed you can't sleep in,
I know,
right? I
right?
know, man. I know.
I've got a list here. Okay, we know Celtic Mutt, and we know Roberts. Gary Lynch has got it too. Tara, I think she grabbed it, didn't she?
I don't know.
And
I
we know
hope so.
Betty grabbed it, and hopefully she's watching it. And
Oh, you just saw
Pappy-
the link today. If you're gonna
and
check it
Pappy,
out,
make sure he
go ahead.
just
Yeah, and Pappy, I think you would enjoy it if you were to check it out. And it is about lost histories and things. There are
Yes.
more parts to it than that. That's like
like I told
parts
my brother,
1 through
just
7,
watch the whole
right?
thing.
That 5-hour one is parts 1 through 7.
Take it with
And it's a lot of it is about heck. Yeah, well, you can do both, Jerry. You don't have to limit yourself, hon.
to both what?
He said, no, I didn't. I wanted to get on a plant swap. Email us
Yes.
About that plant swap. You guys, we need your
Put that thing right up
information.
in the thing there. Yep. We just put it across the thing this week. We started it all. We are narrowing ourselves down to getting things moving forward.
Yeah.
We are also, I'm going to be moving forward on the recipe book. LH, if you hear me.
Yeah, LHS.
I'm going to start getting that together. She's going to start working on the seed thing. And then, so we keep it organized. And then as we're going along, we'll be able to work together on everything, and we'll get this all figured out.
Yeah, 5 hours. Well, break it into small parts for yourselves. But we want to have we really would like to have like a free and open discussion with you folks that were wanting to get in on that discussion. But it will be a private discussion, and we will send you an invitation.
Yes, it will be a backdoor.
Yeah, that's not going to be a
meeting. It will not be.
It will not be a.
But for us to
live
discuss,
show.
So we can discuss it without worrying about trigger words. We're not worrying about anything, and we can be just open-minded and
with Hawk.
What about Hawk?
Right, I would love to get a seed swap with Hawk. That would be great.
Yeah,
I would
we'll
enjoy
have to talk
that.
to him. We'll have to get a hold of him and do everything.
I don't know how that goes. I mean, is he even allowed to mail shit to certain states? I mean, I don't know how that goes.
That's right.
Robert,
the ones
send
that can
me a
accept
card.
Having a conversation without getting offended, but still think the
They
same
just
way,
want to talk
but
about
just don't
stuff
want
and
to make
see
it.
what we've all seen. Yeah,
This is the way it is. And
don't make me put my
we're not
hand in my
looking to
vest.
do
I'm
that,
just kidding.
you
I'm
know?
not one of those.
We've never
creepy
been like
people.
that. We want to be open-minded.
Those creepy people go way, way, way far back.
Yeah, not a problem. You can do that too, Gigi.
Yeah, Gigi.
We'll take all your
My
of
birthday's
purple
in
roses and your colorful.
And I don't know how you would have to like
rosebuds.
I think you'd probably have to send that stuff on the DL because I mean,
send it across the river in a boat.
You don't know? Yeah, I don't know either. Well, you can laugh your ass off, but you can still send me seeds, Gigi.
Watermelon.
And listen, you guys, if you want to get involved with the seed thing and you don't have seeds, but you'd still like to get involved, get in touch with us, okay? Because this is about helping each other out. This isn't about what you can put in. This is about how we can help each other out, okay? So I don't want you to feel bad. And if you have a small apartment or you don't have a garden at all, but you still would love to grow something, reach out, okay? There are all manners of ways to do that. Yes, Love Pugs, I do have your email. And yes, I will be sending out an email for that. So I'm adding you to the list for the seed vault thing, yeah?
We're going to need to start writing these things down.
Love Pugs.
Where'd my pen go?
Oh, perfect. LHS. I love her. She said, put them in an old seed packet. Hey, Gigi, send me some tomato plants.
And another thing is, too, they won't even know what you're sending unless they open your package completely. So just don't put it on the outside of the package. That you what's inside the package.
Well, Chuck, do you have south-facing windows in your house? Because you can grow anything. You can grow indoor in the wintertime so long as you have that south-facing light coming in.
Yeah. Hey, I know what you can grow.
Ooh, Robert.
Cactus.
Well,
Sorry,
actually,
I had to be his little stink butt.
well, you say that jokingly, but cactuses are great sources of water and nutrition, and
Yes, they
a
are.
lot of
Yeah.
them bear fruit.
Yeah, the
So,
aloe plant too. See, the aloe plants.
oh, and aloe. If you grow aloe in your house, aloe is good medicine. That's going to be good, valuable trading. Uh,
What?
all right, so yeah, you guys.
It's a PD.
You'll puzzle it through without us having to say it out loud. See, Chuck,
There's
you have
nobody
a
in
you have
private
a
chat.
greenhouse right there, and listen, the benefit to growing plants in your house is that they oxygenize the air. They filter your air for you, right? HEPA ain't got nothing on growing plants in your house.
Yeah.
HEPA filters ain't got nothing on growing plants in your house. House plants filter air. You can grow herbs in your house. There are fruits and vegetables you can grow in your house. And so long as you have that south light, you'll be good, man. And they're gonna add the heat. They're gonna add their own heating value. They're gonna oxygenize your air. They're gonna suck up all the carbon monoxide in the closed up house in the wintertime. Houseplants are phenomenal. I wish I had more than one south facing window because I would. Well, I think I finally talked my husband into building me one of those, solar rooms that I really, really want. It only took me 10 years to. Goals. You should have them and you should work on them. I love you, baby.
Solar room. You want a damn greenhouse. You're getting a greenhouse. You ain't
I
got a
want
solar
both.
room. No.
But we can filter the air in the house that way. You told me I could have one off the.
Then
Well,
you're
we
not getting a
built the bedroom.
greenhouse.
We already have the greenhouse. You can't take that away from me.
No. Ain't doing it. Unless you're building
Bro, yeah,
shit.
tower gardens are awesome. Yes. Lemon seed. Oh, that is awesome, Jerry. Yeah, and somebody just said something about, yeah. Punjabi side. Actually, I have a really good recipe for tortillas. Tortillas are so simple to make yourself, and they taste phenomenal. It's like 3 cups of flour, a little bit of salt, some olive oil, like a little bit of olive oil, drizzle or what have you, and some water. You make your dough up. You let it set for like 15 minutes.
Right on, Jerry.
It's a paper. There better be something really valuable on that paper.
Yeah. Gold line.
Oh, Peace Lily. Right on.
Yeah, it's got a marker in it. Government can read it. Lets you know when there's how much money's being passed. Give her a big old fat $100 bill.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys are looking for ideas too to be able to grow indoors, you're not really sure, you have a small space. So long as you got a south-facing window where you've got the majority of the winter light accessible to you, you can get towers, old strawberry planters. You can get a 5-gallon bucket and cut holes in the side of it and use it like a strawberry planter. So you would be able to grow certain plants in the middle and other ones out the sides. You can do an entire herb garden in a 5-gallon bucket. You can get a bag of potting soil, set it on a tray, cut it open, water it, plant some seeds, and there's the garden right there.
Yep. There you go.
You don't even have to move the dirt. You can just cut open the bag and plant it right in the bag, or cut holes in the bag and plant it down in the bag, and your stuff will grow. So
right, LH. All right, go.
black mustard. Is that real dark purple leaf? I bet that would be delicious in salad. Yeah. Yeah, and look, I mean, and the other thing is if you live in like Texas, right, where you guys don't get that cold down there, I implore you to look up like old Dutch farming ways, because they would grow things in these mounds, but there would be multiple plants on these mounds, and then they had a system. They developed a system where they covered everything in straw or hay and could still continue growing things even in the wintertime and things like that. So there's a ton of information out there. I mean, YouTube alone has a ton of that information on it, let alone other sources. But there are endless blogs and vlogs and whatever, all the other websites and all that stuff. You found out how to clean dirt.
You figured out how to clean dirt?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I did too. There's not much left when you get done, though. It's a bunch of sand.
Wait, we were just talking about this last night. What was it? The plant that like I know there are multiples, but it would
hemp.
Yeah, hemp.
Yeah, the marijuana plant.
Hemp or cannabis, either one of those plants.
It cleanses the soil.
It cleanses the soil of toxins, and it also come on, help me out. Nutrient. It replenishes it.
Yeah, there you go.
Just give me time, I'll get it. Okay. Yeah. Now,
I've heard of that before. Yes, Joe.
You can steam it, but you can freeze it too.
Who was it that said that?
But either way, whether you're freezing it or steaming you are going to probably lose some of your very active, very living, good little things in the soil.
Yep, that's right, Joe. To get rid of the bugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, but you think about this real quick here. She's putting the dirt in the oven to get rid of the bugs. Now, when you're canning beans, rice,
dry canning.
Yep, dry canning. Sorry. It's the same thing. You're putting the beans in the oven with the jars, and you're heating them up to a certain temperature, which then therefore kills whatever type of, like not wheat germ, but those little bugs that like to get in your wheat or your
mill bugs.
Yeah, your malt or the mill bugs, exactly, that like to get in beans and all that kind of stuff. That's all you're doing. You're killing off any eggs.
Just like when you buy flour in large quantities or rice in large quantities.
Not one bit.
You can put it in the oven, and it'll take a little nutty flavor on, but it'll kill off anything living in it.
And the weed seeds.
And the other thing is you can put it in a freezer and freeze it, because that, you can do it either way, heat or cold, but either way will work to kill off the larvae and stuff like that.
Yep. And then you'll have fresh dirt. You won't have to worry about anything, coming in from the outside. So if you have a plant you're trying to plant and you want it inside, you're not going to have the weeds. You're not going to have the little bugs. You're not going to have the little spider mites. You're not going to have any of that stuff. You won't have to worry about it.
Oh, and I don't think I've seen Chip in here today, but
Shipwreck, you in here?
Chip,
he might be busy. It's Friday.
What, Saturday?
Sorry. Yeah, Saturday.
What did I do with my recipe box last night?
I put it back right where you got it. From
Okay.
right on the corner down there.
Oh, yeah. But I forgot I had this recipe for acorn bread, and you guys have been talking about the acorns.
Hold on. What kind of egg wash are you talking about, Jerry? Just out of curiosity, if they're for chicken eggs, you don't want to wash your chicken eggs
until you're ready to use them.
Until you're ready to use them. Exactly. The coating from the chicken on the outside preserves the eggs. And old school, you used to be able to keep your eggs in a cool, dry place for up to 6 months, as long as you didn't wash that membrane off of the eggshell from them having their eggs. As long as you don't wash that off, it allows no bacteria to get to them eggs or inside of the egg.
And all you have to do is just wash it off before you use them.
Yep. And then, yeah, when you get them out, if you're doing 6 eggs for breakfast or whatever you're making, omelets, whatever, you just, sit there and wash them off then. Yeah, that's right, K9. That's what, yeah. We don't have very many Blue Jays around here, but yes, same thing. More robins and the Cardinals around here. Cardinals love the jade beetle larva as well.
One recipe I wanted to share with them. That's one, but I'm looking for my acorn bread recipe. I just saw it last night. I know it's in here.
And we'll, if she wants to do this, then I'll have to take on later on. I'll go in the description later, and I'll put this in her thing. This will probably be one of the ones we have in our cookbook.
Oh,
No, you don't want to do anything with hot water. You don't, because if you wash the membrane off, it's subject to getting. It's not even subject. It's
eggshells are porous.
The shelf life is you minus the shelf life. Really, really.
You can
short.
keep them unrefrigerated for quite some time, so long as they have that coating on.
Yeah, as long as they got that coating on.
That natural coating.
Like I said, and this came from several people that I've had breakfast with. They were raised with dirt floors in high mountains of West Virginia and Virginia, and they could keep their eggs up to 6 months as long as they didn't wash them off. Now, when they like my wife said, once you go in, you're gonna have breakfast or whatever, you get your eggs out, then those are the eggs that you wash. You can wash them with hot water, cold water, rinse them off, let them soak for a minute, and all you have to do is just wipe them off with a towel, and they're clean. Hey, Ship, we were just talking about you. Yours must have been burning. Or someone let you know we were looking for you. Acorn bread. So, like I said, I will get these two.
I never understood why guys.
Okay.
Why do you do that right before winter? Why don't you do that in the summertime so you're cool all summer long, and then let your hair grow so you're warm all winter long?
Yeah, it's actually tradition during the wintertime. You let your beard grow out, you let your hair grow out to keep your neck warm.
I'm no one to
Springtime,
talk, so don't take it from me, okay? Because I don't like haircuts, period. But I'm just saying. Me too, Robert. Me too. I've actually donated my hair several times. We love you, Ship. We do. Yeah, you can. Now, Joe, there's lots of ways to preserve them. They used to preserve them in lime, eggs. I mean, listen, you guys know you've heard me talk about James Townsend and Son, and if you look up 18th century cooking or 17th century cooking, those guys will pop up. They actually did a show on 6 different ways. Babe, we got to plug it in or we're going to die. 6 different ways that they used to preserve eggs back in the 17th and 18th century. So,
hey, have it.
Wow, Chuck.
You can can
I bet you
deviled
had
eggs
gorgeous
or
hair.
boiled eggs, so you can keep eggs that way too.
Right on.
Not pickled eggs.
But there's lime. There's they would do like boxes of sand mixed with lime, and they would put the eggs down in them like you would in a root cellar, right?
Yeah. Sawdust.
Same principle. So
like potatoes.
I encourage you guys to look them up. I mean, what else do you got to do with your Saturday? No, I know everybody's got stuff to do, but seriously, you know, take a few minutes, look up those things. You'd be surprised. The further back in our history we look on things like that, the more options we have, right? Just like how they used to get their yeast. They didn't go to the store and buy it. They get it from a local brewer, or they would let it develop in their houses because there's natural yeast bacteria in the air. So right on, Chuck.
And Robert. The only person touched my hair is we both gotten away from
It's the girl that doesn't like haircuts.
Yeah.
Hey, it took me a bit,
kind of got away
I
from them.
Kind of got it.
What's that?
I said I mean it took me a while to learn how to do it, but I kind of got it.
Yeah. I've never really went to the barber anyhow. That's why I let my hair grow long. Cause
he had such long, beautiful hair when I met him. His ponytail is actually almost an envy to me because his hair is really silky, like individual thin hair, but he had so dang much of it. Like his ponytail was like boom, right? And I used to have a really thick. My hair used to be a lot thicker than it is now. It's thinned out quite a bit, but yeah, I have individual thick hair. Like my individual hairs are really thick and elastic. I used to use them for floss. Like they're strong.
Yes, Chuck. Yes. That is the old traditional way. That is very, very true. They also do add a little bit of yeast to it, but you're right. Funny enough.
Bye, Jerry. Have a great day.
Hey, we'll see you, Jerry. Thanks for dropping in. Uh-oh. What we got?
Oh, missed call.
Oh, okay.
On my way.
All right.
On the road again. Oh, Gary, that's an epic looking library. You are right,
nice
sir. That does look very Tartarian-ish. There's the star. There she is. Oh, meow. Take your nose off. All right. So we are going to have to go, folks. Foot juice. I gotta cut foot loose. Foot juice. No, just kidding.
Kick off my Sunday shoes. Reese, Louise.
Well, actually, I mean, I can hold the foot for it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Will you mute us for 1 minute while you're reading? And people are saying hi to you.
Yeah. Hey.
Hello, everyone.
Hey. Yes. We were working on Raina getting her own show, but see, she's having this really rough time of coming up with a concept.
What's up?
And a couple of okay.
All right, give me a minute.
We wow. I gotta rewind here for a second. Yeah, Raina's getting her own show. She is going to have for gaming. She'd like to do it if you want a few games that she'd like to do. I don't know what else she's going to want to do. We do know that when we record and upload, our service isn't the best. So even a 15-minute video takes 5 hours to upload. So we may let her go live. I'll just in hers. She may not have live chat, because she doesn't need to get she doesn't need to have weird people, you know. So yes, she will be doing her games, Minecraft. She has one game that she likes to play. It's called Subnautica. That's a really cool game. It's about the ocean and biology and all kinds of stuff she can learn off of that one. Um, Subnautica, believe it or not, some of the stuff that's in there, talk about wow. Because Subnautica is a water world, and there's ancient ruins. There's all kinds of stuff that match up to the things that we have today that we're looking up. Um, but anyhow, of course, it's a game, you know. Uh, so yeah, she will be having her own show. Maybe about a month. She has to come up with a concept. She's got to get her idea. We got to get her to do it. That's the thing. Mom and dad can't always do it. We got to get her to learn how to do it. So we got to get. We're trying to get two of them out of her, and then the rest of them will help her with, you know, getting her going, and then she'll be comfortable. And she's already comfortable talking on a mic anyhow. She already talks to all her friends. She just doesn't have the visual part, so she doesn't know what her friends look like. She's never seen, except from one boy that we know from England personally. We got to meet, and not we didn't get to greet with them, but we got to meet them via Facebook on the messenger. So he's gotten to see what he looks like, and vice versa. Yeah, I did. I had a lot of long hair. It was at one point down to my derriere. Um, I got rid of it, and then I could only get it to go mid back. Um, I could do it again. It just right now it's taking longer to grow, and I think I got it in the right cycle that I want to have it in myself in anyhow. My hair is doing exactly almost what I'm wanting it to do right now, so I think I'm going to leave it the way it is. Just keep myself trimmed up. Oh, you can have the phone back now, baby girl. All right, guys. Well, anyhow, we do need to go. We got to get stuff done. I've got a big leaf pile I got to go rake back up into a big pile for her to jump into, and also get a few other leaves out of the way. I have some wiring I need to get done too. I'm moving my solar panels. I might actually prep for it and take you out there. I don't know. Maybe I'll do. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. I gotta go out and prep everything first. I gotta find some conduit. I gotta find all kinds of stuff so I can put these wires in. um, and then I need to unplug everything and reapply dielectric grease to everything so it's ready for winter time. It's doing really good right now, but I still need to reapply some dielectric grease just to be prepared for winter for anything that might happen. And I got to reroute everything. I gotta dig a trench across my driveway because of where my solar panels have to go. Um, I live under a canopy, so for me to get sunlight, I have to go out about 150 feet, almost 200 feet. I got to go out and to get full sun. Now, during the day, after, I'd say about 10 o'clock in the morning, then the sun is where I put my house. Then the sun is just above that and it's heating our home. At that point in time, that's the only time it gets full sun is for 2 hours. So I'm moving my solar panels. I never put them up there. Pardon me. I left them on the ground. We've got stands And dang, sorry, excuse me. uh, and I got to make a bracket out by where I'm wanting them so I can get them up off the ground. And then once they're off the ground, I'll be able to mow around. I've already got the pole there. I just got to get them up on top of the pole. And then our tractor. Oh, it's my brother's tractor, but I use it. We both use it. Uh, the other day I went down to get the firewood and got back. Just got to the drive. When I got down there, but when I went to go take off, it wouldn't come out of fourth gear. I couldn't shift. I couldn't do anything. So I had to start off in fourth gear, which is for a tractor that's common. You can do it as long as you don't have a heavy load on you, but you can do it. And all I had was high and low. So high fourth and low fourth. Luckily, it wasn't in first gear because if it was in first gear, then I'd have crept all the way home. But luckily, since I was right there in the town and it was a little small grade and I was able to get out, got all the way down through town, come all the way up, bottom of the hill, then I had to shift it. I had to completely stop, shift it into low, then continue home. And then by the time I got to the driveway, the tractor wasn't running very well. I don't understand why. So took it and here what had happened is it wasn't showing on the gauge and it showed plenty of fluids. Everything had plenty of fluids, but it was overheated and it wasn't wanting to run. So I thought I shot the tractor out of hell. Oh, trust me, I'm sicker than a dog. Just knowing the engine and what you have to put into them just to get them back up and running, let alone them just coming and getting it. The guy the gentleman my brother has work on it, just him coming to pick it up, and he's a really good mechanic. Not against them, they know tractors. It's $150 just for them to come and pick it up and drop it off. So there's $300 right there, right off the rip, not including whatever we're going to have to get done to the engine. But hence, we let it cool down. We started it back up, started right up, and ran really, really good. Now we just got to figure out what's with the shifting. We're not understanding the shifting, so we think it's a pin that may have sheared off or something happened. But anyhow, that was just real quick. So I'm less of a vehicle on getting things done around here. It's down to my cart, and my cart doesn't do a whole lot. 250 pounds at a time. I can't, but it works. I'm not complaining by any means. It just slows us down a little bit. A little more manual labor, and I like that part anyhow. So go beat that, right? Robert, come on down. um, anyhow, I do got to get going. So love y'all. We'll talk to you here later. I'll see about maybe popping on. She's going to be painting. If she doesn't, and I don't worry. We'll see you over Liberty Warrior tonight and probably tomorrow. So talk to y'all later. Have a good evening.